We can build more complex workflows in Toka using a variety of nodes. As an example, we can introduce decision logic into our workflows to take different paths dependent on the outputs and successes of activities earlier in the flow. To do this, we'll need to introduce the exclusive node. To access the exclusive node, click the Nodes tab on the left of the designer and pull in an exclusive. We'll connect this up in exactly the same way as we would any other activity. Simply drag arrows between your activities and nodes and connect everything to the stop node. Let's take a look at the newly added exclusive node. You can see that for each path that the exclusive node connects to, there's an expression that corresponds to that path, i.e., if that expression is true, the workflow will follow that path. There's one path here for the activity to the top and another for the activity to the bottom. Let's pull in a variable from an earlier action to determine which path we'll be taking. In this case, we'll use the isActive variable. What we'll say is that if isActive is true, we'll follow the top path, and if isActive is false, we'll follow the bottom path. Let's save this and execute our workflow and see which way the path goes. The workflow completes having taken the top path. You can chain conditional logic like this together to create more complex and diverse workflows. You can also use exclusive nodes to implement error catching in your workflows. Say you have an activity which tries to do something like adding an item to a data store, and that outputs a failed variable if that attempt fails. We can use our exclusive node to direct the flow so that if the failure is false, it carries on as normal, but if the failure is true, then we handle the error in another activity, such as emailing the user. This is a great way to ensure that you build robust, reliable workflows. We can also run activities and workflows in parallel. To achieve this, we'll need to use a parallel node, also located in our Nodes tab on the left of the designer. Pull in two parallel nodes, one to open the parallel flow and one to close it, and connect the activities as expected. Now, when this workflow is run, both activities will run in parallel. It's important to ensure that each activity is assigned to a different bot. Let's save our flow and execute. You see that both activities are run in parallel.